No!
Commander?
No! Let go of me!
Commander, did you hear me?
Huh? No. What did you say?
I just told you. We've been invited to Narrator's theater that he built in a military base.
What?
You haven't been sleeping, have you?
I'm fine.
You haven't left the office in weeks. Did you even eat yesterday? Commander! Commander! Can't you just wait a second? Look, we can't save her if you don't—
We will save her!
We're all worried about you, Commander. Look, you can't be there for someone if you're not going to take care of yourself first. I've been telling Bee the same thing since she's been burning herself out on this new evolution project. Says she can't fix what happened to Dispatcher, but she will do whatever it takes to get her back.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Thanks. Scout, Freezer, you're coming with me. And so are you.
Wait, me? But you know I don't leave the base.
Today you do.
Ugh, fine. But wouldn't a portal be faster? Right, sorry. Do we have to bring him?
I mean, he has great crowd control.
Places, everyone! Places!
Oh, no.
You absolute targeted extra! When I get done to my sex! This is my show! My moment! If, no, when Lord Extra gets here, this stage will hold the most magnificent performance of the century! And you won't ruin it for me!
Oh, man, not again.
I don't know why you're all just standing here! Get to work!
Sir?
Do you have something to say to me?
I do.
You seriously need to stop doing that! Now drop them! On a hand, that's it!
Where is she?
Why would I tell? Whoa! What is this? Did you cat attack? You're so itchy! You need to sit and relax, because the show is about to begin! Welcome one, welcome all! Join me for a story that's older than the roots themselves. I'm sure my honored guest will arrive soon. Probably just, running late.
Yeesh.
Say anything, and I'll make you regret being given a voice actor. Long ago, two brothers ruled over all creation. Each saw the old world as a blank canvas. But like any artist, each viewed the world much differently. One wanted those who lived in the old world to create a place of their own, while the other thought the only interesting world is one created from chaos. And I'd hate to agree, but peace is such a drag.
By a world created from chaos.
magic creatures beyond anything you've ever seen. The war-torn landscapes, the endless carnage, the ruthless battles. A universe where the strong crushes the weak.
Watch out! Those builders are stunning us!
You see, 2X believed everyone had a place in the world, so he helped nurture them. Meanwhile, Lord Exo created creatures as tall as buildings while wiping out thousands that didn't suit his vision. Oh, how I can still hear them begging for mercy!
He killed thousands?
Whoops! Sorry, that was supposed to be millions. Eventually, the two sides clashed and tensions rose. 2X approached Lord Exo, offering to work together to create something immaculate. Lord Exo sat in silence for a long moment, and without warning, a sword materialized in his hand, striking 2X to his knees. 2X looked up at him in shock as he said, "You should have seen the look on his face!"
You can do that?
Oh, Commander. You know, in that moment, I watched something die inside 2X. And I think it was the realization that Lord Exo was right about one thing. There wasn't a world where they could ever be equals. It's tragic, really. 1 second you're a character without any lore, and the next you're being stabbed by your brother. Too bad he couldn't black out his profile.
Whoa! The theater is changing?
Yeah, it does that. Anyways, after 2X escaped, both sides began attacking the other. What Lord Exo lacked in numbers, he had in strength. And at one point, it was clear this would be the bloodiest of wars. The old world was torn apart piece by piece, and countless victims met their end. Just like how you'll meet yours if you don't play submitted detection.
Stop doing that.
That were faster than light shot warriors from the sky as explosions littered the battlefield. Bodies were scattered about, Lord Exo's beast crunching into flesh and bone like eating a celery stick. It was awesome!
This freak isn't telling a story anymore. He's just reminiscing.
What? Can't it be both? the entirety of the old world, Lord Exo and 2X met face to face, surrounded by the bodies of their followers. Their weapons were drawn, one siphoning the souls of the corrupted, and the other was fueled by sacrifice. One takes, the other receives. Each sword swing cut down mountains, and each strike sent shockwaves that knocked the wind out of your chest. I could barely breathe as I watched from a distance, scathing each dramatic moment into memory.
Worship a psychopath! All those people and everything he's done! It's
magnificent! Their battle went on for days, then weeks. Pockets of unstable energy were scattered across the landscape because of their abilities. 2X watched as everything he fought to protect crumbled, while Lord Exo thrived in the chaos. It was then that 2X had to make a choice. When 2X's army fought exhaustion, Lord Exo never tired. If he didn't end the battle soon, all he wanted to protect would be lost. Looking to his strongest fighters, they willingly sacrificed themselves to create a prison. In only a few seconds, he turned thousands of his followers into an energy source. And then...
That's when the God Cube was created.
enough of the stories! Tell me where Dispatcher is!
Man, you're such a buzzkill! All I did was help murder one of the two people keeping your realm from collapsing, and maybe causing you to lose your friend. Who cares? You think you're on the bed? I lost my favorite frog in that battle! Man, right through the best parties.
That's it!
Commander!
Once the prison was created, 2X caught Lord Exo off guard. When the swords connected, he grabbed the hilt and held Lord Exo in place. The corruption from the sword burned his hand, but 2X used his followers to drag Lord Exo into the cube.
Where was 2X when Lord Exo came back?
How should I know? Maybe he was standing on a cliff with a galaxy in his head, honor farming or something.
Careful. Whatever that enemy is, they're hurting us with those shockwaves.
Just like how the old world was hurting everyone who survived the war, now that Lord Exo was defeated, 2X was left with an uninhabitable wasteland that became the nil zone.
Wait, we were in the old world?
Yeah, what's left of it? energy in the nil zone was beginning to corrupt the few that remained, including myself. So that was when 2X used the rest of his power to create Paradise, the seed of a growing tree that all realms are created from. Leaving the old world behind, everyone started making a new home that 2X had always envisioned. Cities were created, landscapes were terraformed, alliances were made, and it was all so beautiful. Honestly boring! How pointless! Why would you create the most impressive realm in the universe with smiling families and overwhelming prosperity if there isn't any drama?
What is wrong with you?
It wasn't all bad, though. When I was in Paradise, I found the most gorgeous woman of all.
Hard to imagine anyone would fall in love with you.
If you say one more thing, they'll be forced to change the game's age rating. She uplifted me and gave me hope. Now all I could do is recollect all our memories through this indistinguishable version of her. Oh, if only I could be happy with her once again. She's standing there like the day we first met. My dearest producer, lefty and righty have recreated you as perfectly as I can remember.
Wait, narrator. I think...
No, don't make me feel better. I can tell you how 2X began creating a branching web of realms. This and many others are all connected and held together by a single string, including yours. Calling it the Meta. He and the Ripwalker are carefully protected by dumping any waste into the nil zone. What used to be our home is now a dumping ground for trash and tetanus. But hey, at least it doesn't have a zombie problem that you keep forgetting to fix! Like, seriously, you went from fighting zombies to people who can destroy a realm that they sneeze. What's wrong with you guys? narrator doesn't want to explain, Paradise became a distant memory, and that's probably where 2X is trying to stop our realm from collapsing. It's only a matter of time at this rate. I'll be thrown into the no zone and either die horribly or become ugly and mutated. Just mutated for you.
Trust me, it won't be the nose on
insufferable guests, it's time for our grand finale! I sure hope you don't fix those conveniently placed spotlights as I close the curtain on your amateur act! Like, you can't be serious. We're doing a callback now?
Already did when you weren't looking.
Oh, of course you did! Man, I hate those dance! He killed them! Exo killed them! After everything I've done, he waits until my show ends! He threw me away and took the only things that mattered to me! Without them, I don't have anything! And he didn't even come to my show! That brother! Oh well. What? Did you expect my mascara to run? You should have seen your faces! The pain, the sympathy, the drama! Little do you know, this mask covers up the overwhelming suffering I'm experiencing!
This isn't help.
But anyway, it seems your show needs a little work. So, how about we make a deal?
Don't. If headquarters finds out we're...
And I can take you to Exo.
Deal.
Ow!
See, I knew we shouldn't have brought him.